all, it's your boy John Atala. I'm feeling fancy today. I finally got a desk mic stand, so hopefully this audio is a little better. But welcome to episode, 8 of the Big Boy Basics. Today we're going over rest time. So how much should you rest in between sets? Is shorter better? Is longer better? We're going to cover that in this video. So disclaimers as usual, this is just general recommendations from training style I like and I find other people react well to. These concepts are simplified, and the series is my own with my own personal biases, with some scientific literature, but also a lot of biases. So, in my personal opinion, rest times is an underrated element of your hypertrophy training. Resting adequately allows you to push more volume in the gym. Essentially, if you're not resting long enough, you're not gonna be able to move as much weight in the gym. Let's say you're only resting 30 seconds and you do 12 reps, rest 30 seconds. Next time you're not gonna be able to get 12 or even close. You're probably gonna be like 5 or 6, okay? So your rest time needs to be adequate. But if it's too long, you're at the gym for hours, you're gonna be like a power lifter, having a 2-hour session and only getting your bench done. So there needs to be a nice middle ground for how long your rest time should be. So let's look at rest times under 1 minute. Pros: the workouts are very quick, you're only resting a minute. There's a lot of high metabolic stress because you're gonna do your set, rest 1 minute, and do again, and you might not be completely recovered. And then feel the burn, bro. I guess that's a pro for some people. Cons with the 1 minute though: you're not adequately covered, like I said earlier. So if you're gonna do, let's say 12 reps again, rest 1 minute, you're probably gonna be closer to like 8 or 7. You might not be fully recovered. Nice. And then feel the burn, bro, again. That's a pro or con depending if you like that sensation or not. So longer rest times are generally better. You get better recovery. You're going to be able to push more weight. You're going to have better strength gains. No power lifter does his set then rests a minute if he's going all out maximal, right? You have to give your nervous system time to recover, give the muscles time to recover, give all the joints and other movers time to recover. With longer rest times, you're also accruing more volume with the same sets and reps. So if you're resting longer, you're going to be able to do similar volume. If you're doing 12 reps again, resting, let's say 3 to 5 minutes, and then you might be able to do 12 reps again, okay? So the cons, though, is the workout takes a lot longer. You know, if you're doing, let's say 10 sets and you're resting the maximum 5 minutes in between each sets, that's 50 minutes of just sitting around. So it does take a lot longer with much longer rest times. And then where's my pump, bro, is also a con because you might not get as pumped because you give your body more time to recover. But I find I'm still pretty pumped even if I have these longer rest times. So what are some recommendations so your workouts aren't super long, but to ensure you have enough rest time in between sets so you can keep pushing volume? Because like we said, if you cut it too short, you're not going to be able to put the same amount of reps as you did on your previous set, and it's going to keep tapering down when you could push more volume if you just rested longer. So for your compounds, 3 to 5 minutes is a good general recommendation. Now 5 minutes is going to be higher if like your RIR is 0 or it's a super heavy thing. Like if you're doing really close to failure deadlifts, squats, bench, right? In between those, you're going to need a longer rest time. Let's say on like a barbell row, you're probably going to need like 3 minutes on that. Okay, you're probably not going to need the full 5 minutes to recover from a barbell row or a machine row or let's say pull-ups, okay? So, but this is going to be your general range. Sometimes you're going to recover quicker. Sometimes you're going to need longer. But this is going to be the general range you need for your compound lifts. Now, isolations, general recommendations are resting 90 seconds to 3 minutes. Depending how intense the exercise was, this will be a good range to start. So your rest times are in that because you won't need as much. You're not using a ton of muscles on isolation, right? It's an isolation. So if you're doing bicep curls, do your set of 15. Rest 90 seconds. If you feel like it's good, you know, start again. If you're not feeling recovered yet, you have up to 3 minutes, okay? So it doesn't have to be rigid, but just keep it in time so your workouts are timely. You're not at the gym for 3 hours unless you really want to be, but then I'm questioning what you're doing with your day anyways, but that's a whole nother story. Get a life, okay? So keep in mind though, these are recommendations for standard sets. These aren't like drop sets, super sets, anything. This is just, I'm going to do my set of 12 again of bench press or curls or whatever. And then I'm going to rest the recommended rest time. And then I'm going to do a straight set. Then I'm going to rest. Then I'm going to do a straight set. Okay. And this is just for normal standard sets in the gym. So a big question is, should you actually time your rest periods? I say yes. Don't be a bum and hog the squat rack for like 30 minutes for 3 sets. Okay. If you're doing 3 sets, let's say you need the maximum 5 minutes in between set. It should at most take you 20 minutes 3 times 5 is 15 minutes of rest. Let's say 5 minutes to actually do the squat and setup. Okay, you don't need to be in there for super long. It's going to keep you on point just to keep your workout timely, so you're not there forever. And I at least set, me personally, I set the timer for the minimum amount of my workout. So if it's a compound, I set the timer for 3 minutes. If it's an isolation, I set it for 90 seconds. It's just at least to get me mentally prepared to go back, to get focused again for the next set. Okay, maybe I need to put on my belt. That's when I'm going to start strapping up. I'm at least going to go hang around the weights again, claim my spot, because I tend to walk around the gym. So that's just going to get you in your space. Okay, you'll find what works for you, but I do definitely recommend timing your rest periods. Now, don't skip out on the importance of your rest times, because this can negatively impact your gains if you're not resting long enough. Okay, I'd actually rather have you rest longer, have a longer workout, than under rest and not be able to push more volume. And then the quote of the video. By Grizzly. So super short one today, guys. Super important topic though, so do not skip over this. Next, we're going to go over rep tempo. How fast should your reps be? Are slower reps or faster reps better for muscle growth? And I'm going to give you a couple different options in that video. Hope you enjoyed this one. Looking forward to seeing everyone in the comments. And check out the whole playlist if you're lost on how to start building muscle. I'm making a whole series, making it super easy for you guys. Peace.